Okay, we're live. It's been a few days since I haven't been doing any teaching. It's been quite wet and rainy out there, so couldn't actually get out to do any testing. Maybe this weekend it's supposed to be a little better, and I'd like to see what happens when I make a bunch of this stuff and heat her up and maybe do a sound test, talk to the fire and things like that. Anyway, this is part 5 of the 5-part series. This is your drill pipe configuration for a hot water heater. The last one was a steamer, and so I raised that and drew this in. Same basic operation, where you have your JP-3. Your JP-3 is going to become the more or less like a plug-and-play type of device, where you might have a refrigerator, you might have one of these, you might have a steamer. There's no end to what you can actually do. And so the JP-3 will be the engine, like the heat engine, and you can make the body whatever you want to use it for. Just take it, plug it in, and play. And so it'll be like a plug-and-play device. And this one here, you got your JP-3 inserted into your water plenum here, and you still have your positive feedback on your exhaust coming back into the manifold plenum, but you're able to take some of that heat and to put it into the plenum here, into the hot water plenum, and divert that around the entire tank. And so you're not just heating the water from the inside out, but you're also heating the water from the outside in, and which is going to act like almost like a big thermos to keep it warm. And you're also getting your space heating at the same time. This is just a rough rendering. There's more that can be done. On this kind of apparatus, you would still need some kind of a baffle plate over here. Still haven't worked it out. I know it's going to work. Just that when you actually come down to making something and taking something from paper and making it, there's going to be a few bugs, and you have to expect that. But the basic theory is here, where you take your hot element and you plug it into whatever you want to heat. And I think this is going to go a long way to help people prepare to make their survival equipment. I'm presently working on I guess you could call it a battle plan strategy that will allow for various cell groups to work together to begin to develop and deploy these units, and where people can work together under a common subdomain. And I've yet to do that. That might be one of the next whiteboard presentations. And when I talked to my friend down in San Diego, and he's hooking up a subdomain that I've already made up here for Vancouver Island, so they can begin to make preparation for this big earthquake that's coming, and it is coming. And there's the island is on a whole is not prepared, and so when the stuff comes down, you're going to see water mains busted up, and gas lines are going to be busted up, and it's going to be a mess. And at least it might be a little bit better than Vancouver. But it is coming, and we need to prepare. And using the drill pipe technology, it's possible to, within even a 3-month, if you had 90 days or 100 days to prepare, you could do it. But people are going to have to be willing to work together. That's the biggest thing. Networking is the biggest thing you need. to having communication amongst each other, and there needs to be an upflow and downflow of communication. And with this subdomain group, people on the island can, you could have 300 people, you could have 1,000 people across Vancouver Island, and you would be able to network amongst each other and network as a group. And that's what's missing today in today's society, that we've lost contact with our neighbor. And if you don't have that, you're not going to make it in the times ahead. Anyway, there's going to be a follow-up on this one, on the JP series, upgrade series. And so the next one is going to be where I like to suspend a pipe in here, and you don't have to modify nothing here, but it actually allows you to do more things, and that's kind of a preparatory move to maybe incorporating the gate device, Paul Pantone's device, into the Joe pipe assembly. And just for a quick overview of how that would be, if you had your, see, this is your geek device here. You can set it about here, right? And so you bring your vapor, the fuel vapor, you bring it into this end, and it flows down this way, counter to the moving of the exhaust, and your reactor rod will be inside the reactor tube, and there should be enough flow out this way to create the energies needed inside the pipe. And it would be kind of difficult to take the plasma type fuel and put it back in, so that might open up a door to actually hook the JP-3, maybe a smaller version of it, small scale version, into in line with a larger version JP-3, or this one here. So in actuality, you would have another Joe pipe back here where it would generate the plasma fuel to get a much higher burn, and you're probably looking at, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10,000 degrees if you're actually able to take the geek gas and burn the geek gas and lieu of the propane. You're going to get some very, very high-end energy that's bordering on the fourth state of matter, or might even go into the fourth state. And I just don't know how you would tap something like that or make use of it, because that's a lot of energy. Okay, we'll stop here, and we'll come back with an update series on, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I'll have it for you in a bit.